What's up? You're getting your daily dose of LoweTivation. This is episode 208. What's going on? I'm not sweaty this time. It's rain from outside because your boy finally got his 30 minutes of walking in. Whew. It's a little rough when it's raining pretty hard, but you know what? It's what you get when you live in Washington State. So I wanted to make this quick and tell you what I was thinking about today. I had uncle time. I got to hang out with my nephew. I got to hang out with my niece earlier for a little bit, and we had a good time. I have so much fun with these two little freaks, and I love them so much. And when I look at them, it makes me think about a lot of things, about the future, makes me think about the past, and some of the stuff I've been through as a kid. And that got me thinking about what I wanted to talk about in my video today, which is starting a new legacy. Because I know it wasn't too long ago when I was a little bit younger and I told myself all the shit that I've been through, all the things that I've seen, and the same thing for my sisters and other people I know. It's like I didn't want to have kids for a while. I was thinking about that. I was like, why would I want to have kids? Because I'm broken and I don't want to pass that on to kids that I'm trying to raise, and then I end up making them become just like me. And that's kind of a crazy thing to think about, but I think a lot of us go through that depending on whatever tragedy, whatever abuse, whatever things that you go through. You might think, I don't even want to have kids because my family legacy has been shit until now. Everything that I've been through and just every generation before me, it's just been bullshit after bullshit, and why would I want to pass that on? And I'm here to say that nobody can stop you from starting a new legacy. And that's what I'm excited about, because I want to have children myself. Especially, I was a stepdad at one point not too long ago in my last relationship, and that's where the real change started to happen for me, because I had two new kids that were a little bit older, and I'm embarrassed to say I wasn't the greatest stepdad in the beginning. You know, I was engulfed in my own depression, anxiety, anger, confusion over my past, and all of a sudden now I'm raising two kids, and it was tough, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the greatest. I yelled a lot because I was really frustrated. I think part of me was jealous that these kids had it so well and they were still kind of like just acting crazy, and that wasn't even their fault. It was from the people that were raising them before I even met them. And so I guess it just felt like a storm in the middle of an ocean, and every time they did something wrong, you know, I never wanted to be as strict as the people around me that raised me when I was growing up. Some of the things I saw, I never wanted to put that kind of anger and those feelings around little children. And here I was doing that with these stepchildren because I was so frustrated. I was so stressed out by just being depressed in my own life. And now I was kind of like passing that on to them, and seeing the look in their eyes when I was angry finally made me stop and look at what I was going through, and that I needed to work on stuff so I could be better for them. And I'd like to announce that I did make some progress. Not the best in the world, but I made a lot. I started getting to the point where I wasn't yelling anymore, and I was making deals with them, having fun, and just trying to teach them how to be, good people. And it was a good feeling. And then the relationship didn't work out, and that's just how it went, but I was making progress before it ended. So my point of all that is that if you feel broken, if you've been through abuse, some kind of tragedy, whatever else it is, you don't have to make that the legacy for your kids or your niece and nephew or whatever children that are around you, that you're afraid that you're going to affect them and have them grow up in any way the way that you did. I think that you can start a new legacy. So if you were abused, you can just, obviously not abuse your kids verbally, physically, whatever it is. And if you were abandoned, you can be there and make sure that they don't get abandoned, and feel the feelings that you felt. So you have the chance to start a new legacy with your family right now. And I know that it's hard. It's easier said than done, because believe me, I already had a taste of it, and I can't wait until I have my own children. But for now, I have my niece and nephew, and I could be a good person around them, show them all the love, that I didn't get in certain ways when I was younger. And instead of being jealous that they're so spoiled and they have all these supportive family members and whatever else, I get to be a part of that. So in a way, you can start to heal a little bit from the things that you've been through by being that person that you didn't have in your life. In the middle of this storm in the middle of this ocean we call life, instead of, creating a storm around your new legacy, you can be an anchor for them and then heal as you're doing that and be an anchor for yourself as well. So that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to go on too crazy long, but I'm just saying it's not impossible to work through your stuff, and you can start a new legacy right now with the children that you have and show them the love that maybe you didn't get, or maybe you didn't get in a certain way when you were younger, because you can do that now. And I'm excited for whenever I get the chance to do that for my own kids. But like I said, for now, I'm gonna spoil the shit out of my niece and nephew because I love them so much, and every time I see them, I have to stop myself from squeezing them because I love them so much and I can't contain my feelings. So anyway, whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing, I'm right here getting soaked in the rain, walking around with my big old butt. Much love.